Welcome to Pearl Island. This is my second time coming here in the course of, 4 years. And a lot has changed since the last time I've been here. So if you want to see my older video, I'll put the link down below. But I figured let's do an entire tour of the entire place. I don't have the drone with me today. It was actually supposed to be really windy and ugly, so I didn't bring it, but then it got beautiful out. Though there's a storm on the other side. I'll show you later. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. As soon as you get off of your boat, which is gonna be right here at the docks, you're gonna line up here and look to see what your boat is. Ours today is Symphony of the Seas. We got here at 2:45, leaving at 6:15. We'll try to push that. We don't want to be here longer. But Carnival Glory and Freedom left a little bit earlier, and then this couple of the way, Jewel of the Seas, and then right there is Online Guests. Those are if you bought it maybe on like Expedia and things. This is the sunken sculpture at Aqua Park, which I don't even know what that is. That sounds cool. But we did the reef stuff. So we did Symphony. We did the 3 o'clock one, which is awesome. But of course, you're here for the Lighthouse, in which the Lighthouse, this is one of two in Nassau. And as you're walking over, you're gonna notice something right away. There are a million hermit crab. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. There's 3, there's 4 more. They're everywhere, all different sizes. Oh, he just fell down. Sizes and shape. You're gonna see them everywhere. This is their home. Do not take their shells. If you find cool shells, let them be so they can grow into the next size. But like I said, you need to let them keep their shells here so that the next hermit crab can take its shell. And as you're walking, watch out because they're walking across and you don't want to step on their shells. They get pretty shells, though they're pretty tough. Just try not to do it. We're going to walk towards the lighthouse, which is gorgeous. Here's where some of the bathrooms are. The woman's on the right. Some awesome palm trees. Inside here is the food. This is where you're going to be eating, and this is the lighthouse above us. Yeah, beautiful. This is the setup over here for the snorkeling. Sit up here a little bit and relax. You can even eat up here and hang up here if you want, but this is where you set up for your snorkeling. That side's where you're actually going to snorkel into the reef. Let's go inside the lighthouse. This actually is a historical lighthouse, so be careful walking up. This is looking down the entire island. It's a little dirty, sorry. It's pretty. Let's go higher. So this is where you're going to snorkel from. You can see all the coral from here. 360. This is where they're going to set you up for snorkeling. And you can see we're surrounded by water. It really is an island. Cruise ships are all the way back that way, in which you can actually see Freedom of the Seas. Look how blue this water is, right? And here is the island. And it goes all the way back here to end. That's it. So cool. So now I'm gonna go down and take you down this path all the way to the very end. Let's go. As you make your way down, depending on what ship you're here, it's actually really interesting. They kind of spread it out. This morning was Carnival and Jewel of the Seas. And now it's our ship, Symphony of the Seas. So right now it seems kind of empty, but I promise you it's typically not. Today's such a beautiful day as well. That's where we entered. We're heading that way. If you're anything like us, you bring your own snorkel gear. But I will tell you from experience, this side is the only side that really has a lot of fish, a lot of coral, and of course they're feeding the fish, so yeah, they're gonna come over. The other end, the side that's on this side, kind of mostly flat. There really isn't much, but if you just like to snorkel. Heck, I found money once here, so still a good time. Here are more spots you can hang out in the shade. Down there, that's the rain that's headed our way. Hopefully that stays all the way that way. Here's one of two beaches on this side. It's pretty. They have a lot of lifeguards watching everywhere. Another one up here. They have them everywhere, actually. You can use all of this stuff anytime you want. You just tell them you're using it. You have to wear a life jacket, but you stay on paddle boards. There's another bathrooms here. Here's the world famous sign. But yeah, you can't go too far. Here's the bar. And then there's swim up things that you can climb to over there. Oh, that guy just went down, man. Woo. These are the other cabanas. These ones you can sit on the water hits you. It's pretty cool. And here's the aqua obstacle course. Oh. And this side was never open the time that we would come here. Now, it's not open all the way. It's only open to a certain point, but it's enough for us to go on the water sports back here. And now it's time for snorkeling. This one is over by the Lighthouse. You see me going under the water here. And this is the side with all the fish. I mean, they throw food down there, so obviously they're going to come running over. There's some coral. There's a lot of different kind of fish. I love swimming over here, but when you're over here, you have to be in the water wearing a life jacket alongside with one of their crew. I get that for security purposes. I do like exploring by myself a little bit, but here, though, it is fun. After a while, I was able to dive down a little bit to actually swim with some of the fish. It was a good time. Now, on the other side, which is, I think they call it like Skull Cove or Skull Scuba Diving, this is where they have statues in the water. I mean, like 7 different statues. They're kind of creepy but cool at the same time. They've got aircraft. Yeah, they actually have an airplane down there, which is like really strange because you're down there, you're like, wait a minute, what? Like, these are things you can't see above the waterline, even from like a certain angle. It's like, what is over there? And so here is the airplane. They cut the wings off and they sunk it, though they claim it's one of the drug cartel airplanes. I don't really think so, but you know, do what you want. And then they put a boat down there, which is great. It does bring in some fish, which is why they do it. But yeah, I like this side when it comes to exploring things like this, and the other side for the fish. Let me know which one you guys like better. Yeah, supposedly that plane, by the way, crashed there, and then a hurricane of some sort pushed it over, and they had to fix it to where it is now today. I don't know about that, but now we gotta go. We don't want to go. But that is your island tour of Pearl Island. I personally love this place. We come back every single time doing our excursions through Royal Caribbean, though you can do this through Carnival. Obviously, you saw the name up on the board. But let me know, is this a place that you guys would like to come to when you're here in Nassau? To be honest with you, it's probably one of the best places, and still a lot of people don't know about it. So, in a way, I'm happy that you know about it, but don't tell your friends. You know, that way it's still our little secret. Anyway, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with more videos on our cruise. You can check out our playlist, Symphony of the Seas 2025, in the description below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Stay safe.